several seaports have also been affected by the storm as passengers try to catch trips ahead of the Holy Week break. We now talk to Philippine Coast Guard Commandant Admiral Artemio Abu. Good morning, Admiral Abu. Thank you for joining us. Sir, can you tell us how many passengers are stranded right now at seaports as of the latest?
Yes, while the Philippine Coast Guard, together with the other maritime agencies of the Department of Transportation, are closely monitoring the movement of vessels and passengers in all seaports of the country. Right now, we have a total of 949 stranded passengers broken down as follows. In Eastern Visayas, in particular Leyte and Samar, we have 1,752 stranded passengers. In Bicol, that is in Matnog, Sorsogon, and other parts of Bicol, we have 3,736. In Northeastern Mindanao, covering Siargao and Surigao, we have 654. In Central Visayas, in Cebu, we have 53. And in Western Visayas, we have 277 stranded passengers. In total, we have, as of 04 this morning, at 4 a.m. this morning, we have a total of 6,949 stranded passengers.
All right, Admiral, what about motor bangkas, rolling cargos, and other vessels? How many of those are stranded right now?
Yes, in particular, small motor bangkas are being monitored with the Coast Guard. We have advisories even before the typhoon that they are not allowed to sail.
All right, sir. Now, this weather disturbance is slowly moving away from the country, but is still here. When do we expect normal operations to resume?
When the typhoon signal will be lifted, then we will be allowing vessels to sail, because our regulation says that no vessels will be allowed if there is a typhoon signal hoisted from the port of origin up to the port of destination. So once the typhoon has been cleared, we'll be allowing vessels to decongest the ports and, of course, to alleviate the plight of our stranded passengers.
All right, Admiral, how many passengers are you expecting to flock to ports a day before the Holy Week break?
Yes, it is expected that a massive influx of passengers will be coming to various ports in the country, for reason that for more than 2 years, the country was under the COVID-19 pandemic. So it has been a tradition of Filipinos to come home and be with their loved ones during the Lenten season. So we have more than double, I suppose, because it is high time for Filipinos to enjoy time with their loved ones. As of now, if we have these 6,949 stranded passengers, then we might have this clear figure on how much will be coming to various parts of the country.
All right, now on a different topic now, Admiral, if we may. Vice Presidential candidate Walden Bello said the Philippine Coast Guard is enforcing China's orders and preventing Filipinos from reaching Scarborough Shoal. In his statement, he said that they were supposed to go to the shoal along with some media a few days ago to see the condition of fishermen in Zambales, but that didn't push through because he said the Coast Guard said that their going there would be in violation of regulations. Can you talk to us more about this? What are your thoughts and what regulations could he be referring to?
Right now, the Coast Guard is implementing this memorandum circular number 7 of 2012, entitled the mandatory, mandating the precautionary safety and security measures to ensure safe, fast, efficient, and reliable transportation service. Meaning to say, only allowed vessels to carry passengers will be tolerated by the Coast Guard to leave the port. And may I just set the record straight that we are not preventing fishermen from venturing at sea. In fact, the Coast Guard is encouraging Filipino fishermen to venture at sea, and the Coast Guard vessels are even joining them and giving them goods while they are there in the area. So there is no truth to that we are preventing fishing vessels from going out at sea and favoring other fishermen in the area.
All right, so Admiral, you mentioned only allowed vessels will be allowed to set sail. So what falls under allowed vessels exactly in this case?
Well, of course, if the vessel is intended to carry passengers, then they will be allowed to board passengers. If the purpose of the vessel is not to transport passengers, then of course they will not be allowed.
All right, thank you for that. That was PCG Commandant Admiral Artemio Abu.